Today, we gather to honor the life and legacy of Chancellor Daniel L. Ritchie, a visionary leader, philanthropist, and beloved member of our community. Chancellor Ritchie served as the 16th Chancellor of the University of Denver, leaving an indelible mark on our institution and the lives of countless individuals.
When you look at Dan's life, I think you can look at it in kind of almost chapters of a book. First in his career with Westinghouse, he was asked to take over the entertainment area of that organization and put it on strong financial ground. At the University of Denver, which I think is probably Dan's biggest legacy, he was on the board and quickly realized that he had a troubled financial institution. He was asked to step in and be the chancellor, and the first call of duty was really to solve the financial crisis. He set off on two main courses for the university, which was first to embark on a rebuilding of the campus, and then the second was really how do you install the quality of education. He would always say that as a great private university, we can't compete on volume, we have to compete on quality.
Chancellor Ritchie's tenure was marked by numerous achievements that have left a lasting legacy. He rescued the University of Denver from insolvency and spearheaded a campus renaissance, overseeing a fundraising campaign that resulted in over $400 million in investments in new facilities and infrastructure. His personal donation of his Grand River Ranch, which netted the university $50 million, set a philanthropy record in Colorado.
One of the reasons I decided to join the University of Denver Board of Trustees when I was invited was because of the positive impression I had of DU from my very first meeting with Dan Ritchie on this campus. This is a guy who had accomplished a lot in his corporate career, but instead he invested his time and treasure to make DU everything it could be. That's a credit to Dan Ritchie, a great leader, a man of his word, and an architect for DU.
His vision for a vibrant, inclusive, and forward-thinking university continues to shape our future. Beyond his many contributions to our university, Chancellor Ritchie was a dedicated philanthropist, supporting numerous causes and organizations. His generosity and compassion extended far beyond the walls of our campus, touching lives across the community.
I first met Dan Ritchie through Bill Daniels. Dan Ritchie's vision, his passion, his leadership for the University of Denver has changed it forever. His impact is shown everywhere on this campus. Then later I worked with Dan Ritchie on the board of the Daniels Fund. He was a good friend and a good mentor. Dan cared deeply about Denver, cared deeply about Colorado and the country, and he worked hard. Dan's commitment to philanthropy is obvious through his own personal philanthropy, as well as his leadership on the Temple Hoyne Buell Foundation and the Daniels Fund. His impact will be legendary in this state forever.
Chancellor Ritchie's philanthropic work extended far beyond the university. He served as CEO of the Denver Center for the Performing Arts, where he championed the arts and helped transform the center into a world-class institution. His leadership at the Temple Hoyne Buell Foundation supported early childhood education and development programs, impacting countless young lives. As we remember Chancellor Ritchie, we celebrate a life well lived and a legacy that will endure for generations. His spirit of innovation, kindness, and dedication will forever be a part of the University of Denver.
Dan Ritchie's been a tremendous influence on my life and my family's life. He's been a colleague, he's been a mentor. Most importantly, he's been a true friend. He brought me along for the last 35 years, and so that potential was realized, and I am forever grateful for that. Dan is one of the most humble individuals that you will ever meet. He takes no credit for any of his accomplishments. One of the things he taught me is the cowboy ethics, and I carry this around with me everywhere in my wallet, and I use it almost every day as a guidepost for how you should live your life. So I'm forever grateful for Dan Ritchie.
Under his leadership, the university saw the establishment of the Daniel L. Ritchie Center for Sports and Wellness, a state-of-the-art facility that has become a cornerstone of campus life. His commitment to excellence and innovation has left an indelible mark on our institution and throughout education in the state of Colorado.
His impacts on the quality of Denver public schools, making sure that it was serving the needs of children around the great city of Denver.
Chancellor Ritchie also co-founded the Institute for the Advancement of the American Legal System, a think tank dedicated to improving the legal system through research and collaboration. His commitment to justice and fairness was evident in all his endeavors. Chancellor Ritchie was known for his strong personal values and beliefs. He often spoke about the importance of integrity, hard work, and community. His belief in cowboy ethics, a code of conduct that emphasizes honesty, courage, and respect, was the guiding principle in his life and work. His unwavering commitment and the lasting impact he has made on our lives and our university will never be forgotten.
The cowboy code of ethics was really sort of my foundation, and I happen to have in my pocket, live each day with courage, take pride in your work, always finish what you start, do what has to be done, be tough but fair. When you make a promise, keep it, ride for the brand, talk less and say more, remember that some things are not for sale, and finally, know where to draw the line. These were the principles, literally, I was thinking, because I didn't want to do it just to do something, but to make a difference in people's lives, as people had made in my life. And really, my motivation behind all this was the stories I've told you, that what people did for me.
Right.
You know, that without whom I would not have done anything.